All right. Right at 120. I do apologize. I did forget to roll for the ones that we didn't have duplicates. So I'm just going to run through these. I do apologize. I'll roll really quick for these. So left side will be odd on the dice. Right side will be even on what spot that goes to. All right. Go ahead and roll the dice. And it is a 1 odd, so left side will be getting those. Do apologize. I was clearing cards off and I saw them sitting in the corner. All right. We are back to 2020. We are done with the 2019 cases. I do hope everybody did have fun with that, just to see some stuff from last year. We got some good hits. Still have some hits that are missing, or some spots that are missing, but we did get some autos on the board. So now we are 2020. We will do 2020 Heritage, followed by 2020 Gypsy Queen. So we do know that we will have 20 autos from the Gypsy Queen. Hopefully we can get 4 or 3 or 4 from this here. All right. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for spending some time on Saturday with us. I know that there's not much else to do, so you definitely realize how stronger cards have got with technology when you open on one of those. All right, good luck. Here we go. 2020. Oh, I'm sorry. And there we go. We started with a yeah. Started with a base. Got to get in 2020 frame of mind now. Might take me a couple packs. Again, so all of those are split between the two spots. Obviously, if the same person has that. Then and now will be the same as what we just rolled. All team leader cards. So on Heritage 2020, the leaders were 3 people. It does go to the leader, as that says in the description. Man, I feel like I'm missing, but do remember though there is more base pack in the 2020. That will go to the Lonzo spot. New Age Performers, Matt Chapman. And looks like our first hit is a relic of gold, Max Fried. He was our last auto that we got out of our last case. $23 of $99. high number short print. And actually that's, I missed those earlier. Forgot we're not in the 700s now, we're in series 1, so do apologize on that. Flashbacks. I am got to catch back up to 2020, so I will get those high numbers out of there. Set them aside. Flashbacks. Making sure those aren't flip stock. D. Gordon. New Age, Alonzo. Lariano, high number. Then and Now. Syndergaard. Flashbacks. There's our Chrome. Mike Yastrzemski. That is 188, it looks like. Last few packs here. Hayward, high number. Got the Hayward case hit last night out of Chrome. Tatis, New Age Performers. Last pack, box number 1. Did get a gold clubhouse collection out of this case. And there's our action variation, Ohtani. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Gypsy Queen to follow. Jeff Torborg. There we go. Lucas Giolito. High number. Well, how's it going, Chris? I guess technically my wife is working also, sorting for everybody. Now we are at least in the 2020, so hoping to get some of the main rookies, Bichette, Gavin, Alvarez. We have a few opportunities. Escobar. Flashbacks, Evel Knievel. And there's a relic, Verlander. So we started off with 2 relics. Started off with a gold. Pilar, high number. New Age. It's kind of odd when So the hit is when it's a non-insert, it's 4 cards in. When it is an high number short print, it's after the 3rd card. So Charlie Morton. Well, I hope to hit something, make it a fan, or at least say you're glad that you joined this part. Flashbacks. Kikuchi, high number. We will change that. Will Smith is one of the autos that hasn't got on the board. I would say last night overall we had then and now we had a few nice hits, but it's almost, we did get quite a few dupes, even in the same case. A parallel along with the base rookie or autos, so hopefully we'll change that trend today. Grandal. New Age Performers. Here's our first white parallel. So again, weird seeing white in nice Brendan Rodgers though. Weird seeing the white. I will say the in our player break we did see a couple white refractors, which are pretty slick looking. Thanks, Jose. Do appreciate that. There is definitely a lot out there. It may not be until the end of the month. We are in the midst of trying to decide on what to do with the house, if we're going to look at building a new one or what we're going to do there. So that's kind of on the docket. Flashbacks to get taken care of. Obviously with the COVID situation has kind of put a little damper on meeting with people. So, but we will, if we don't do anything leading up to Bowman, our next thing that we do have scheduled or time aside for is Bowman. Kyle Hendricks. Yeah, I actually in update of 18, I got a black Bueller auto, which was pretty cool. Flashbacks. Last pack, box number 2. Started off with 2 relics so far. There's a Vladimir Guerrero, high number short print, gold cup. No, actually that's a action variation also. Should have known that. There is a few photos in this year of 2020 that I would say should be action that weren't action. So, all right, box number 3. Chris, not for sure if you watched the other video or caught anything, but I do think you did get a box topper from the Stadium Club. So just a heads up, we have sleeves and top loaders for almost every variation. I was not anticipating those being as big. I thought they would fit into a 5x7, but Jordan, so I'll have to be a little creative on shipping. I can't remember. I think you had a Bueller in there, but I could be mistaken. Tim Anderson, high number. Even if we have to get little picture frames for them, we'll figure something out to at least protect them during shipping. So cardboard is your friend also for shipping on some things. Flashbacks. And base. See, so like there, that would be action to me. Stanton, high number. New Age Performers. Oh, there we go. There's our first auto. AJ Puck. Blue. So 2 relics, 1 auto so far. Victor Robles. Trying to think if I have what I have for much of Brewers. Especially around here, Brewers sell pretty well, especially the last few years. And then I top loaded that. Flashbacks. And base. Leclerc, high number. Still looking for our hot box. Then and now. J.D. Davis, high number. New Age Performers. Soto. Almost lost my stack of sleeves. Flashbacks. Yastrzemski. Got the chrome of him earlier. Flashbacks. There we go. There's an Alonso chrome. I will say the black chrome from this year is pretty slick looking. Same with the white. If we do have get one of those, looks like that is 520. Just that black chrome with that white is just looks pretty nice. Jacob deGrom. Again, what I would consider an action. So coming down here to the last two packs, box number 3. New Age Performers, Urshela. And this last pack may hold our variation. There we go. Ronald Acuna. Did get a Acuna auto last night, numbered out of chrome. All right, box number 4. Headlines or the greatest moments. I said we even have sleeves for that size, but do not for the Kyle Lewis. All right, box number 4. Still looking for our hot box. And it will not be this one. Paul DeYoung, high number short print. New Age Performers. And base. McCutcheon, high number short print. Flashbacks. Jose, I can say you've pretty much have been following the whole entire time. Donovan, you're still out there. Would you say you guys' favorite cases were, or what's leading in your guys' mind? I would say probably, in my mind, the 2019 update, or I would say the Stadium Club. Stadium Club, we did get a good mix. We did get an Alonso, the Guerrero. Did get some good parallels. I know update was very consistent on a lot of everything. Austin Riley took top honors on just what was had. Yeah, and actually, Dennis, on that case, so I would say, flashbacks. I would say the 2 autos of Soto, one of the 8 or silver pack, but also the sleeper in that I did forget about until I was going through stuff this morning, is that did have the decades Ernie Banks, Ernie Banks numbered to 10 red. That was, I think that was taken out of the first couple packs. So no, the Riley case was the 2019. The Soto case was the 2020 Top Series one. AJ Pollock. The Riley case was the 2019 update. New Age Performers. The the Guerrero rookie auto last night and the Alonso out of Stadium Club really helps that case. But oh, yep. Yeah. Okay, Dennis, I think yep, that was the the Grandal. So yeah, we did get some Mike Trout high number short print. Just a we did 9 cases just to kind of remember back with all of you just what we did see. I would say the 2019 Chrome was probably the then and now. And actually we did get 2 of those, so those will be split. I would say that one's probably the we did get an Eloy out of that, but overall it wasn't I can say, like I told my wife, if that was my personal case, I would fill her ear up. There we go. Tatis Mini. Yeah. Yeah, so Donovan, yes, that's it always helps when you do hit. That makes your favorite cases, but like I said to you earlier, so that is 5 of 100. Nice little hit for the Tatis. The when if you're only going to get one rookie auto of Vladimir, it's better to do it in a very big splash, and that's what you did. So Walker Buehler, I will say, starting out the break, the first couple boxes before you had come in, that I let you know that there was a second chance out there on it. That was my spot to begin with, so awesome. Flashback. Yeah. Good point, David. French text variation for the Botti spot. Well, that was cool, Jose, that you've never seen Stadium before. I can say Stadium is, like I said, it's my personal favorite just because I like the photography. I like just the clean, the foil opposed to the. I mean, it's just it's always been one of my favorite things to collect. It's just it has a nice following. Well, Dennis, we're gonna hopefully we change that and say, according to our good friend from the other night, you hit a really good Griffey spot. I do apologize for anybody that was on the other night. Base. Yeah, the Chrome, I would say overall has been probably the disappointing case. I mean, Chrome is cool because of a lot of the parallels, but when you look at it on a pure name level or a value, didn't have much of that. Sure Axel would disagree because he did at least get his alloy out of that. And there we go. Gavin Lux, Action Variation. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, unless maybe he was talking about the one SP that we already had pulled and he didn't see me, but I do appreciate you. Some of the others I know said the other night that you reported that also. So YouTube, I think, might have handled it. I know eBay did. Cool. Well, thanks, Jose. I do know, and if the gentleman is out there watching, it looks like this might be our, nope, just a relic. This was his first break, and had a few questions, but as I said to him, to start out on a player, especially like a mixer like this, is pretty challenging to understand it all, but hey G, how's it going? Well, the hits today, I would say, depends on what spots. We did get an Al Kaline auto, so pretty cool rare hit. An Anthony Rizzo blue auto. Justice Sheffield and Fried, I think, or one of the Astros pitchers from the from Heritage 2019. Also got a rare Eloy Jimenez Air variation. I'd say probably overall, and I mean the Al Kaline is pretty cool just because anytime you catch any of the retired, pretty cool. I know in 2020 on our player break we pulled a Nolan Ryan, which was you would have heard me sound like a little schoolgirl just because of how cool it was. It's just neat. I guess I was just upside down. I know my wife comments sometimes when she hears me in here that she knows when I open the door the cards that or how good of a case it was, because she says I share the enthusiasm sometimes more than I should, but that's why I enjoy this. Not only to talk to all of you, because it kind of reminds me of going to the local card shop, but also just enjoy. I'm catching up on 16 years being away from the hobby, so been back in it for about 5 years, but Tatis. High number short print. We did get the mini earlier. Then and now. Again, those will be rolled if I don't forget. base. And there's a Verlander, high number. Paul DeJong, black chrome. DeJong has got a few good parallels, or nice parallels throughout. And also he did get a auto. It had the orange wave from chrome. Maybe I'm a little biased. I pay attention to some of the Cardinals. Sean Newcomb. New Age Performers. And base. Last stack, box number 5. Flashbacks. And that's space. No, Randall, I can say I really tried my hardest last year with Edman. I was unsuccessful on trying to chase him down. Whenever we do team breaks is usually when I do keep the Cardinal spots, unless it's something that we repeat. More or less just to get my team set. So all depends. I can't say that Mookie Betts. Flashbacks. Aquino, action variation. All right. Box number 6. Have a recap at the end here. So we're 1 auto, 4 relics so far. We have got a mini A French text variation. Still looking for our hot box. Yeah, I'm actually a Cardinals fan, and my generation, Pujols is pretty basically my generation of players, and I don't own. That was when I was not in the hobby, so I think that's probably my biggest heartache right now. When I was a kid or younger, I did collect McGwire long before he was a Cardinal, so I do have way too much McGwire. Oh, thought that was flashbacks. And base. Go Legos. High number short print. There was I did have somebody did send me an email. I did actually, I can't remember for sure, but there was a couple Cardinals I did forget on this one. We did New Age Performers. Tommy Edman to us is still our, I'm still involved in 2019. You'd think by now I would just buy a black or something of his, but it's more fun to be in the break. Yeah, St. Louis is, actually we didn't go to any games last year. We actually had on our calendar we were going to go to, oh, I take that back, we did go to one last year. We're going to try to go to 2 this year. Kind of a send-off for our kids to college. But also we'll go, we planned a few years ago, we planned a vacation around the Cardinals on an East Coast swing, so we got to see them in 3 different ballparks over a week, which was pretty cool. Then and now. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what ends up happening with baseball or any of the other sports. I know they keep throwing back and forth of the play with no fans. But then when you have some states that are still, Illinois just announced through May for still locked down. I think that's the problem that they're having. Chavez, high number short print. So we still didn't, we didn't get our hot box here, so we're still looking for that. Nothing big, G. I have seen him through, but nothing major to report. We did nickname a case the Riley case, so I don't know if you saw that or not. So at least your spot has a nickname. Well, there's a high number short print. Yeah, we are actually kind of waiting in limbo also for our vacation this year. Taking the kids to Mexico actually was the original plan, but we're not going until July. But you know, with who knows, waiting on passports, so that might be something that derails us. Yeah, we went to for our vacation. We had originally planned to go to D.C. and take the kids to New York City. So along the way, we stopped in Pittsburgh. The Cardinals were playing there, and we were fortunate we got them in Washington and we got them in New York. So they were playing the Mets also. So pretty cool. So we got to include it in our normal trip. So flashbacks. All right, the last stack, box number 6. Still looking for our hot box. We still only have one auto. So second half of this case, hopefully will get us 2 or 3 more autos, maybe 4. We did have one case in our player break that had 5. White, Emilio Pagan. Max Kepler. I can say right now, at least with vacations that people have planned, and at least with it affecting a lot more people, that they're allowing to reschedule or all that. So I am glad that that is happening, instead of some people, if they didn't get insurance or anything like that, would be stuck. So I am glad and fortunate, at least on that side. Yeah, I have not been to Fenway yet, Jose. That is, Fenway is one of the parks that I don't even have to see the Cardinals. I would like to see the Cardinals play in every stadium. That's my bucket list, if you want to say, when I retire, but still a ways away for that. Conforto Chrome. Got lucky on. I have a wife that enjoys baseball too. Like I said yesterday, our first date was going to the baseball park here, and got lucky. They are a Cardinals fan family. Upside down. New Age Performers, Max Fried. All right, last pack. Box number 6. There we go. And say this pack has been holding our variation, and a nice little hit for the Alex Bregman spot. Nickname. Now, I know there won't be no comments about other nicknames for him, but on the card it states A. Bragg. All right, got to clear some cards quick and free reign on the nickname for Bregman. I guess keep it clean though. Have to specify that. I don't know. Those of you that saw the gentleman that came in to the chat earlier asked right away on the case before this if he could use vulgar language. Kind of odd question. Nice thing with Heritage when it comes to sorting is it is pretty easy to sort just because of not so many inserts. So my wife is actively working on the 2019, so that will probably be close to being done. If not at the end of this one, in between the Gypsy. There you go. I knew you guys couldn't resist. All right, greatest moments. Got the Kyle Lewis one before. Rod Carew. Got that one in our player break that we had earlier. Max Fried, high number. Not our hot box yet. Still on the look for that. Yeah, I think I like Jose's best. Little drummer boy. Or I guess he could just be called Can. I guess the thing about, how they got, why would they not think that once somebody got traded or signed with somebody else that there's no loyalty to the team anymore? That's I think the most puzzling thing about that is flashbacks. Gypsy following this. I've had some actually, it looks like an auto. Justin Dunn. Actually, I had some success this year with Gypsy Queen in our breaks, our team breaks. Have had some really nice hits. Pulled 2 1-of-1s this year. Yeah, that is a storyline to be discontinued. Keston Hiura, high number short print, and actually we were doing a player break right towards the end. It was the beginning of March, so it was towards the end of spring training, but that was when they came out with punishment for pitchers that go after the players and Josh Hader. So that is definitely a storyline that has not played out, and I don't think it's been forgotten either. But who knows? We'll see. Paul Goldschmidt. High number short print. Thin and Now. David Peralta, high number short print. One of my favorite rookies this year. If both of them pan out, what that card could do. Trying to think if we had a good pair. If it was a parallel, I don't think so. Not for sure what Lindor has in this or the next there, Greg. Amir Garrett, high number. New Age Performers. Yeah, Chris, that's one thing though with baseball is it's easy to look at these when they trade them when they're in the minors and then what they become. It's always easy to look back. Gonzalez, I mean, I am a Cardinals fan, and we know the Lou Brock trade is probably one of the, I guess, best for the Cardinals. But at the time, it probably seemed right. Flashbacks. Oops. Well, it looks like that's, yep, base. Starling Marte. You're gonna bomb on Kershaw too. I do apologize, but obviously it's not nothing I had to do with. So, but if I had it my way, everybody would get hits. All right, last pack, box number 7. This has been our variation. There's Devers. Nothing on Eloy either. 8. Kind of hate to be the bearer of bad news to 2 or 3 spots, but I say at least on the Eloy we can say we did get the nice variation in 2019. Greatest moments. Mookie Betts. Storyline there. Never got to play out. Carlos Martinez, high number short print. So we've had, this is not our hot box yet either. Have had 2 autos this far. New Age Performers. Yeah, I'm not for sure on what Eloy has. That is one difficult thing, at least for me, doing 9 different cases of different stuff. At least if we were doing a player break of Heritage of like we did earlier this year, at least I kind of know the auto list and a little bit better and some of the other things. Well, Axel, and also I'm glad that you're able to still get in. Do appreciate it. I can't thank you all enough overall for spots paid. Oops. So we got a Clubhouse Collection relic. Yeah, Greg, that's what I was saying is the Air is almost, if not better, at least on an odd standpoint, as the auto. Oh, and also just to remember to everybody on the shipping was a pretty big guess on our part, flashbacks. So we do know that. So if anybody that kind of went or that was over the cap, I was just guessing that you would be up to a box, especially on a lot of the multiple spots. So just be looking for. We do try to get it into the best way to ship, and then we will credit back, probably credit back more than what we normally do, just because it was a shot in the dark on trying to just not knowing how many cards total would be shipping in the spot. So I do appreciate you guys on the understanding of that, but just wanted to make sure you guys know we don't where we are coming from when trying to predict shipping. So I'm sure there will be some spots we'll be shipping quite a bit of cards that didn't make it up to a box. So we'll probably lose a little there, but that is the chance that you take. So New Age Performers, we should be shipping some later tomorrow. We do have some personal things to do tomorrow. Hopefully be picking up my mother from the hospital, done with 5 days of radiation. So I think that's the hardest part right now of the pandemic, for at least for me, is you can't go see a family member if they are in the hospital. So, but be taking care of Mom tomorrow during the day. But we should have pretty much everything sorted by then. It's just putting invoices together. So, still think Monday, but Tuesday will be hopefully for sure to get a lot of the packages out. We did put 5 days on the shipping for this, so we always try to beat that number. So Christian Walker, high number short print. Then and Now. And that one we don't have either. Again, those will be rolled at the end unless we do get a duplicate. We did get a duplicate earlier. And base. David Dahl, high number short print. Mike Soraka. Last few packs here. Miguel Sano. Flashback. And there's our Juan Soto action variation. So we got the nickname, and then we did get a French text. Have not seen any of the other variations. All right. Box number 9, still looking for our hot box. Our box topper. Anthony Rizzo. Got the Anthony Rizzo last case in the blue. All right, looks like our hot box. Good luck. Miguel Cabrera, purple. Glaber. Mike Trout, high number, followed up with a Ryan Braun purple refractor. New Age Performers, Ozzy Albies, purple. DeGrom, Bueller, Craig Kimbrell, purple. Flashbacks, Danny Santana, purple. Our white. It's our third white parallel. Dansby Swanson. Bryce Harper. Aaron Nola. Oops. Stanton, high number short print. And then Christian Walker, purple. Flashback. There we go. Now this will be random, or this will be rolled at the end. So what we will do on this one, we will roll for the then and now, and then we'll actually roll both dice for this one at a time. Odds will be the top. Evens will be the bottom. There's our Relic, Marte. We're still sitting on 2 autos. We did get 4 last case. Ryan Presley, Purple Chrome. I've seen as low as 2, and I've seen as high as 5 on our Heritage that we've broke this year on the autos. Robles, about an auto Relic. We'd take that, I'm sure. Giolito. New Age, Albert Pujols, Escobar, Refractor, and then we have an Evan Longoria behind that one. It's like 454 of 571. Our first refractor of this case. We've had just the chrome. Leclerc, Terran, or Terran, whatever way you like to pronounce it. I'm sure he's used to people pronouncing it wrong. Hoskins. And there's a Lindor, purple. Greg, it's a little something. Willie Mays. It's actually our first one of them. I thought we were missing something when I look over at the that one. Good old baby face. Lemieux. Looks like a baby in that picture. Brian Anderson. Yeah, so the Willie Mays insert, I would say, has been forgotten about. Robbie Ray. Patrick Corbin. Purple. Oops. Then and now. And so we did, those will be split. Aaron Judge, purple. Last 3 packs of our hot box has been, the last pack has been our variation of the case. Except then, when I say that, Ohtani decides to change it. Ohtani, action variation. Chris Sale. Vogelbach, purple, coming up. Anderson, high number. Last pack. Box 9. Josh Bell. And we end our hot box with a Tim Anderson. All right, 3 boxes is to go. Hoping to catch 2 more autos. Finishing up today with Gypsy Queen. Figured we'd finish with Gypsy because at least we will have 20 autos. Kind of like why we finished with Stadium Club last night. Had 32 autos in our Stadium Club. Moorhead. I can tell you with age, these this year aged a lot harder than the other years. Or obviously the black is known for that. Urias. New Age Performers. Guerrero, high number short print. Got the Vladimir auto last night, numbered to 10. Then and Now, another one. I think we are actually getting more Then and Nows instead of the Willie Mays. We have an auto coming up. Jake Gibbs. Blue. Nice to see the retired people in. Got the Al Kaline. See, Al Kaline's a little bit bigger name than Jake Gibbs, but Bryce Harper, high number short print. So that's another auto. Hoping for one, maybe two more. Flashbacks. We will do a recap at the end. And then on to our ninth and final case. Hopefully it's been fun for you all. I know some people are not on the hit list, but also hopefully it's been at least enjoyable. We all like to get a hit if we could. Alonso, high number short print. Did get an Alonso auto last night out of Stadium Club. Jorge, New Age. Castillo, high number short print. Flashbacks. Ohtani, high number. Last stack, box number 10. Could get the Jake Gibbs auto out of this case. Yep, have that one too. Definitely, I think we are getting more then and nows than in place of the Willie Mays. We have only received one of them. Definitely an issue of packing this case, I think. I can say that right now it's looking like the Willie Mays candlestick is a case hit, and that is not the case. Osuna. Castilla, New Age. Paxton, high number short print. Flashbacks. Last pack. Box number 10. Has been where our variation has been, with exclusion of last box. And Verlander, Action. All right, box number 11. All right, here we go. Vogelbach, high number short print. Oops. Flashbacks. Vertigo, or Verdugo. High number. Flashbacks. Relic. Joey Gallo. Maybe, or hopefully we get one more auto, at least so we can say we're at 4. Zach Britton, high number. New Age Performers. And base. Blake Snell, high number. Then and Now. And we don't have that one. We do have the Jordan and Aquino card to roll for at the end also. We'll do that one with 2 dice. Aloy, high number. Got the Aloy Air variation. Flashbacks. And looks like base. Alex Bregman, got the nickname variation of him earlier. Had a little fun with that. New Age Performers. Corey Seager. Flashbacks. Coming down to the end of box 11. we will have a recap. Hendricks, have the Gypsy Queen to finish. See if we can complete some of the autos that we're still looking for. Last pack, box 11, should have our variation in it. There you go, Cody Bellinger. Chris, got a little something? All right, box number 12. Yeah, Dennis, let's hope that it is a auto of some sorts. A red would be really nice. Or the only thing we did not see in our others was a auto relic. Have to start somewhere, Chris. Segura. High number. No, John. Flashbacks. Kind of feel bad the last few of you that have asked for on your spots. I haven't been able to report very good things. Justice, high number, got the auto in 2019. Nice for the Justice Sheffield spot. I think autocorrect happens to us all, and sometimes in the not in the way we intended. And we did not get another auto, so 3 autos this case. Relic of Keston Hiura, our last. So a little disappointing on the auto side of that. I would say that's my only, and I guess it kind of goes for Topps, regular Topps hobby too, is wish there was a little bit better, you know, they say per case opposed to per box. Heritage this year, like I said earlier, the least amount in our player break and in our team breaks we got was 2. We did get one case that we had 5, so yep, we got this one too. Those will be split evenly. The rest will be rolled at the end. Have one other card, the Jordan, to roll for at the end. And Andrus. Flashbacks. Oops. LeMahieu, high number. Jordan, New Age. Schwarber, high number short print. Flashbacks. There's our fourth, I think. Yeah, fourth white parallel. Michael Brantley, high number. Then and Now. Another one we have. We are definitely getting the, oh, nope. The Then and Nows instead of the Willie Mays candlestick. Kind of an interesting mistake there. Our last chrome. We got one refractor. So I think our case here was packed on a Friday. Martinez, high number short print. Austin Meadows. Last pack of this case. We'll have a recap after this, and then we have 2 cards or 2 rolls we have to do. This should hold. There we go. There's a last of our variations, a Bo Bichette action variation. Hoping for some Bo Bichette, Gavin Lux, Alvarez, and a Louis Robert case out of the Gypsy. Thanks, Jose. We do appreciate it. Dennis got you a little something. All right, we will do a recap, and then we will switch over to our next. So let's start with our chromes. Well, I'm glad we were able to work something. Danny, Santa Christian Walker. It's always nice when you get a card that you need to complete a set. DeYoung, Moustakas, Alonso, and Yastrzemski. On the purples, see you later, G. Tim Anderson, Daniel, Chris Sale, Aaron Judge, Corbin, Anderson, LeMahieu, Lindor, Longoria, Pujols, Giolito, Presley. This one is the one that we'll be rolling for. Christian Walker, Nola, Harper, Santana, Craig, Kimbrel, DeGrom, Albies, Braun, Torres, and Cabrera. We did get one refractor, Escobar. On the now let's go to the parallels here. We did get Tatis Mini, and then we did get a Kiermaier, a Swanson, Pagan, and Rogers on the white. On the variations, so kind of missing, I think, a little bit on what we were used to on the variations. Bichette, Bellinger, Verlander, Ohtani, Soto, Devers, Aquino, Lux, Acuna, Guerrero, and Ohtani. We did have one French text, and that was David Bote. And on the nickname, A. Breg, or also Alex Bregman, or as we said, Little Drummer Boy, Bang Bang was another one. On the Clubhouse collections, we got 9 of those, or yeah, 9 of them. Herrera, Gallo, Marte, Bogarts, Torres, Real Muto, Hoskins, Verlander, and then our very first one was a gold 23 of 99, Max Fried. We did get 3 autos, Justin Dunn, AJ Puck, and then Jake Gibbs. So we will roll the dice here on the then and nows. Again, we got the then and nows instead of the Candlestick Park Willie Mays. We only got one of these, so that I know is not a case hit. So just the left side is odd, right side is even. Just to let everybody see which ones we'll be rolling for. We did get a few duplicates of these those will be split evenly. So we will, it is a 5, which will be the odds or left side. And then we will roll 2 dice and add them together for this one. Top will be odd, bottom will be even. We'll roll the one dice at a time. That is a 1. And the next dice is a 3. That is a 4, which will go to the Aquino spot. So we will meet back here at 3:35 for the last and final case of the 2020 Gypsy Queen. Thank you much, all.